What's going on, everyone? This is called The Solution. This is the solution to fitness, and today I'm going to be reviewing Wild Thing by Assault Labs pre-workout. Now, if you guys are not familiar on how I do my pre-workout reviews, I do have a supplement playlist. There you can see my style on how I review different products, but if you don't feel like doing that, what I basically do is I go over the product's ingredients, effectiveness, its taste, and its price, and I give an overall score based on those topics. The score will be 1 out of 5 sets or 1 out of 10 reps to be more precise. And I will link the playlist over on top here and at the end of the video. Now, as I always say with my pre-workout reviews, I do have a very high tolerance to caffeine. So with that being said, if it affects me, you know it's a good product. Now I think I got everything out of the way. So let's get right into the review of Wild Thing by Assault Labs pre-workout. I wish I would have caught it the other way around. That would have been pretty badass. So what are the claims of Wild Thing? One serving activates your drive and boosts your focus with the intensity of a wild animal, yet feeds your body and promotes your recovery with the best natural mass gaining nutrients known to science. Wild Thing will help increase your energy, focus, strength, muscle pumps, muscle endurance, overall mood, accelerate your muscle recovery, decrease your muscle fatigue, increase your muscle control, and improve your mental cognition. That is a lot of claims. So what are the ingredients that help assist with all these claims? One thing I must say is that this product is pretty well dosed with some pretty good ingredients. Some of the most notable ingredients are 3,200 milligrams of beta-alanine, 1,000 milligrams of augmentin sulfate, 500 milligrams of L-glutamine, 750 milligrams of creatine hydrochloride or creatine HCl, 3,500 milligrams of D-citrulline malate, and 300 milligrams of caffeine. The beta-alanine, D-citrulline, and caffeine is dosed perfectly for me. Beta-alanine is what gives you that tingly feeling. This is pretty much reducing the fatigue of your muscles so you can train to the best of your ability without giving up like a little coward. Okay, I went a little overboard there, but you know what I mean. D-citrulline is also responsible for reducing your muscle fatigue, so your training will definitely be stepped up. This is where the muscle pumps come from, while also shortening the time of your soreness. And we should all know what caffeine does. This form of caffeine is known as caffeine anhydrous, which is a more pure form of the regular caffeine. Another notable ingredient is the nootropic ingredient, which is said to help improve focus, which is good. Not a lot of pre-workouts have this. And of course, you have your usual crappy flavoring with sucralose and acetylphenol potassium. When I say crappy flavoring, I don't mean it tastes bad. I just hate those flavorings, but most of the best products have these, so I can't really do much with that. But when it comes to the notable ingredients, it's a 5 out of 5. All the ingredients of the product does correlate to the claims of Wild Thing. So, did these ingredients actually work for me? How was the effectiveness? This is the scoop for Wild Thing. You're supposed to mix 1 scoop with 8 to 12 ounces of water 30 minutes prior to working out. Well, let's first go over if I got energy from it, since it's one of the main reasons people get pre-workouts in the first place. And to that, yes, I actually did get a good amount of energy from this product. The energy didn't come right away. In fact, when I first used it, I was kind of disappointed with it, especially since it was number 2 on StrongSupplementShops.com's best pre-workouts list. But after bumping it to a scoop and a half, I ended up feeling energized 15 to 20 minutes later. No crash either. It was a lot better. I actually felt the longer I trained, the more I felt energized and didn't want to leave. I guess I could also thank the tyramine hydrochloride ingredient for that. I thought the pump was alright, nothing too crazy. I mean, it was there, but nothing to really brag about, but my focus was pretty much on point. I was really in the zone and ready to train after taking this. It was weird though, sometimes I feel like this and other times I wouldn't feel as good. I wouldn't feel it like that again, but I did feel it more days than I didn't, so that's gonna be a plus. Never really built a tolerance to it either. That's also a major plus as I use it almost every day. I don't really know about the mental cognition part though. It's hard to tell on that claim, but the other claims were pretty solid. I'd say they were accurate. Overall, I never had to do 2 full scoops. What I used was the perfect amount for me, and it mixed really well. Not even much residue even on the bottom. Not much residue, even though it recommends 1 scoop with the amount of water that I used. So how's the taste? There's currently only 2 flavors of Wild Thing, which are Mixed Berry Madness and Tropical Tornado. They both tasted alright. I didn't have to force it down, although I did notice a bit of an unpleasant aftertaste. A bit, not a lot. It wasn't bad enough to bother me. I guess it was just not the best tasting. But I won't give it points off for that. If it was unbearably bad, then yes, but it's not really much to complain about. Anyway, I personally thought that the Tropical Tornado flavor tasted way better. So let's get into the price of Wild Thing. It's currently exclusive to only StrongSupplementShop.com for $34.95, which is probably the only drawback to the item. You can only get it at one place for a decent price, so you can't price match this anywhere. Well, nowhere that I could find, and it only has one size. I think for the blend of ingredients it has, $34.95, it's pretty decent. Though I think $29.95 would have been the perfect price for this, but they do often have discounts on this. The product did last me a pretty long time, even though I used a scoop and a half every time, almost every day. I believe it was a little over a month, which isn't bad at all. So if you're taking 1 scoop and not training every day, I'm sure this will last you more than a month and a half. So it was pretty tough, but all in all, I think this product does deserve a 5 out of 5 sets, or a 9 out of 10 reps. The ingredient profile is pretty amazing, dosed really well. Some things weren't dosed as good, but the overall ingredients that I look for in a pre-workout, those are excellent, those are good. All the claims of its effectiveness is pretty accurate, especially the energy and focus going into the gym. And pretty much the only negative I can say is it's available only at one place with a decent price, but for how long it'll last you, I just can't take off much points for this. Well guys, that was my review for Wild Thing by Assault Labs. It gets the solution stamp of approval. So, did this review help you out? Are you planning on trying this? Have you tried Wild Thing before? Let the solution know in the comment section. I mean, where else are you gonna leave it, right? And if there's any product you want me to check out there, you can let me know. I do have a lot of other empty products, empty containers I have stashed away in my closet that I need to get to. So I really gotta start getting into that actually. But if this video helped you out, please don't be afraid to bench the subscribe button, squat the like button, and share this video around because it helps the channel grow a lot. Well, once again, this is called The Solution, saying if you got a problem, I'll help you solve it. Your wishes are done and your best is yet to come.